Hello students, welcome you back for the business study classes. We have started with the top 7 topic, that is directing. In the topic of directing, we have learnt meaning of directing, importance of directing and principles of directing. After that, we have come across elements of directions. When we saw that elements of direction, in that 4 elements are there which are very important. In that, the first one was about supervision. In the part of supervision, we have explained you about meaning, importance, merits and demerits. Merits and these things we have covered it. When it comes to second element, that is motivation, which we have covered it. And third one in today's class we are going to cover, that is leadership. Okay, so what do you mean by the leadership? Generally, before I go into the concept of leadership, first just you analyze it. Ki what is leadership? You people saw many leaders, even there might be role model for you also. There will be many leaders are there which we saw in business also. We saw there many business leaders, and even in cricket match we saw Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni, Saurav Ganguly, Sachin Tendulkar, all the great cricket players, even they are called as a leaders. If you come to the acting or films or Bollywoods, if you come there also, like Amitabh Bachchan, many people are there whom the people they started following, people they consider it as a leader. So like that in all the fields, if you go, everyone are having some of the unique qualities, but those unique qualities which attracts the people, which influence the people, so automatically they will be acting as they will become the leaders. Okay, in today's class we are going to understand, we are going to learn what is this leadership in business. Purely in the business subject like business study, we will try to understand what leadership is all about in business. Before we start it out, first I will show the image. The image speaks the many it gives the many information. If you see in the middle, there is a Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, and beside that all the business icons are there. So these are called as the leaders in India's, who is ruling the business from Reliance, Jindal, and as well as Tata companies are there, Gautam Adani companies are there. So many these people are there who are called as the successful leaders in the business. That means if they having the successful leaders, means they have the some qualities which influence the people, which attracts the people towards it. So in today's class we will study detail about it. Okay, if you see the business, these are the business icons which I have put on the images. Okay, so now let's study introduction. What is leadership about? Now before that, first we'll understand what is leaders. Leaders always play a key role for a success and excellence of any organization. If you see any organization, leader play a very important role. The every success of the organization is purely depending on the leadership. Means the leader is a person who is motivating others, who is influencing others, whom other employees they started following this particular person. So that is the reason what happened. Leadership play a very important role in the organization. Organization without leader is not possible to run the business. So that is what leadership is very important, and leader is important in the organization. Let's look at what is the meaning of leadership. Leadership is the process of influencing the behavior of people by making them strive voluntarily towards achievement of organizational goal. If you see the meaning of leadership, leadership is what? It is a one kind of a process which influencing the behavior of people. It directly influences the people. People see towards us and they started following it out. So voluntarily and towards the achievement of organization, voluntarily we started working it out. Employees or people see towards us and even they started following it. So all together each will reach the organizational goal. So as a leadership, as a leader, many people are influencing him, many people are seeing towards him. So with his leadership, his strategy, the business will be run for a long period of time. Okay, so this is what about meaning of leadership. Let's look at define leadership. If they ask the definition in examination, if define leadership, you need to write this definition or any definition, but it should be a definition, it should not be a meaning. Okay, so define leadership if they ask, so it says, according to Kuntz, what it says, leadership is a process of influencing people so that they will stay willingly and enthusiastically towards the achievement of group goals. When you see the leadership, according to Kuntz, what he says, leadership is all about it clearly influence the people with interestingly enthusiastically to he works it for the achievement of the group goal, that is called as a leader. Now let's look at the features of leadership. If you see the features of leadership, the first feature says leadership indicates ability of an individual to influence others. So leadership is a one kind of a quality which influence the people. Every individual influence towards that it. So that is the reason as a leadership it always influence the others. Now second point, leadership try to bring changes in the behavior of others. By seeing the others, we started following it out. If you see the Swami Vivekananda, we see that we follow it out. If we see the MS Dhoni, one of the coolest captain, we see him and we try to build the patience level. So like that, we try to learn from him the coolness and the patience. So like that, what happened, as a leadership, he always bring the change in the behavior of others. Now third point says leadership is a continuous process. If you see in a business, leadership is a continuous process. When the organization start till the organization get ends, this leadership concept will be following it out. Then the fourth point says leadership indicates interpersonal relations between leader and followers. As a leadership, it has a relation between leaders and followers. Both togetherly they has some kind of a interpersonal relationship. Okay, interpersonal relations. Next, fifth point says leadership is exercised to achieve common goals of the organization. As a leader, he is not a selfish. He is working towards the goals of the organization. Pura development of the organization is important for him rather than the personal goals. So that is what about he works for the organization. So now let's look at what are the benefits of leadership. If you have benefit of leadership, the first is leader influence the behavior of people and makes them to positively contribute to energy for the benefit of the organization. Good leader always produce the good leaders. So the first benefit is about leader is always influencing the behavior of others, which will contribute, it is like an energy for an organization which contribute them to give the good amount of results. Now the second benefit is a leader maintain personal relation and helps followers in fulfilling their needs. He create a conscious work environment. He create a good work environment in the organization. He creates the employees to work. He always motivate the people to work it out. So that is the reason what happened today. If you see Reliance company, JWS Jindal company, and if you see the Tata company, these are the leaders who inspired these employees. That is the reason what happened, the proper work condition, work environment which is created. That is the reason what happened, the growth and success are taking place in India, the particular businesses. And third point says leaders play a key role in introducing required change in the organization. As a leader, he play a very key role in introducing the required changes. What are the changes are required in the organization? That changes can be brought with the help of leader, with the help of leadership. Okay, and then fourth point says a leader handles conflict effectively and does not allow adverse effect resulting from the conflicts. If you see the conflict, many misunderstandings, some kind of a things, negative things which should take place in the organization, but as a leader he has the power to stop it. He has the power to solve that issue what it is there. So he always try to minimize those conflicts. A leader provide training to his or her subordinate. As a leader, he always train his subordinate how to work, what should be done, how he has to manage. So all regarding these things he is going to guide it out. So this is what about the benefit of leadership. Now let's look at the quality of good leader. Now if you see this question, the quality in examination, many times this question is been asked. Explain the good qualities or explain the qualities of a good leader. These questions many times in examination they have asked, so you need to make it perfectly. Okay, you may expect this also, this year also you may expect, so but many times this question has repeated it out. Okay, so we'll understand the quality of a good leader. If you see the quality of a good leader, the first quality says physical features. If you see the physical features, now physical features like height, weight, health, appearances determine the physical personality of an individual. It is believed that good physical features attract the people, health and help a leader to work hard with inspire others to work with the same tempo. So if you see the leadership, the quality of the first feature says, the first quality says that's the physical features. By physically he should look like a leader, like in the form of height, weight, health, appearances, and his physical personality, which clearly attracts the people. By seeing him only we can attract. If you see the physical features, if you see the Amitabh Bachchan, when you see the actors like Amitabh Bachchan, clearly speaks about how his personality, how he way the speaks it. So that is what about even the health also matters a lot, and how much work he works hard for the organization. So these all things are very important when it comes to physical features for a good leader. Now second one is about knowledge. As a leader he should be a knowledgeable person. Now what is a knowledge? Knowledge means he should have that handling the situational. Okay, so as a good leader should have required knowledge and competence. Only such person can instruct the subordinate correctly and influence them. When the particular person has the knowledge, that means he will able to handle the all kinds of a situation. He always instruct his subordinate correctly, and he always influencing the others. This is what about the knowledge is required when it comes to the good leader. Now we see the third point, integrity. When it comes to integrity, a leader should possess high level of integrity and honesty. He should be role models to others regarding the ethics and values. As it is said, before we tell to someone, हम किसको तो कुछ बताने से पहले first thing we have to understand what we are. So like that, as a leader, first he should be ethically and moral values, he should maintain it properly, he should maintain good reputation in the organization, so that he can influence the other people. By seeing him, people they started following. So for that, honesty, sincerity is very important, as it is also one of the quality of a good leader. Let's look at the fourth point, that is initiative. As a leader, he should take initiative in all the activity. He should be involved in all the activity. He cannot wait for opportunity. Rather than he should grab the opportunity wherever it is there. So like that, a leader should have courage and initiative. He should not wait for opportunities to come to his way. Rather, he should grab the opportunity and use it to the advantages of organization. As a leader, he should take initiative in all the activity. He should not wait for those opportunities. He should always grab the opportunity wherever it is there, and he should be the first mover in the organization. So that is what about the quality of a leader, a good leader. Next, the fifth one, communication skill. When you see the communication skill, the way of interacting, the way of communicate with the people is very, very important. The special skills he should be having, then only he will be called as a good quality of leader. So leader should be a good communicator. The first thing, he should be a good communicator to the others. He should have the capacity to clearly explain his idea and make the people to understand his idea. Whatever he want to communicate, whatever the ideas he want to keep in front of the people, it should be clearly, he should explain the people, he should make to understand the things. Okay, then he should not be only a good speaker but also a good listener. As a leader, the first as one of the qualities is what he should be always a good listener also. He should not be a good speaker to rehna chahiye, but with also that good listening capacity also he should be having. So good listening will also help us in building a good communication skills. So as a teacher, now even he will act as a teacher for other subordinate, even he is a counselor, even he will counsel the other employees, and also he is a practitioner. So like that, all the different things qualities as in a communication he should be required. Then the sixth one is about motivation skill. If you see the motivation skill, a leader should be an effective motivator. He should understand the need of the people and motivate them through satisfying their needs. Motivation skill is one of the quality for a leader. As a leader, he should be effective motivator. First, he need to motivate the people to work it out. So for that, he should understand the needs of the people, and motivate them through satisfying their needs. What all needs are there, he just try to fulfill it out, their needs, and he just try to understand the people, and then he has to motivate it out. That is one of the skill which is required in the good leader. Let's look at a 7 point, self-confidence. Self-confidence is very important when it comes to the leadership quality or a good leader. Self-confidence means what? A leader should have high level of self-confidence. He should not lose his confidence even in the most difficult time. If you people, so as in the business, many time uncertainty, risk will come. But as a business leader, he should not, as a businessman, he should never lose his temper. Okay, and he should always manage the difficult time. Whenever the good times is there, that time also he should manage it correctly, and whenever difficult time will come, that time also he should be there with the employees and should manage it correctly. That is the most important part of a good leader. In fact, if the leader lacks in self confidence, he cannot provide confidence to his followers. If leader itself lose the confidence, that means definitely how he can convince to the employees. So like that, he should never lose the confidence. He should keep always trust, and in the good time or a bad time, in the all the time, he need to manage it out in the organization. That is the quality which need to be developed in the good leader. That is what self-confidence. The next 8 point is decisiveness. When it comes to decisiveness, whatever his decisions are there, he should be a stand on it. Whatever he will take a decision, that should be a final decision. It should not be frequently change in the decision. Today one decision, tomorrow one decision. It should not happen like that. Whatever he will going to take a decision, he should be stand on it, and he should take a correct decisions for the organization. So leader should be decisive in managing the work. Once he is convinced about the fact, he should be a firm, and he should not change opinion frequently. Whatever his opinion are there, on that he should be a stand, and he should courage to take, and he should be take that kind of a decision. Frequently change in the opinion will create a problem, so he should be a decisiveness. Okay, then the last point is about 9th one, social skills. If you see the social skills, as a leader, he should be a sociable, and he should be a friendly towards his colleagues and follower. He should understand the people and maintain a good human relation with them. So as a leader, even he should have some social skills. As his friends will be, as in the colleagues, he should consider it as a good friendly. He should be there with them, and also there will be many followers. Relatives will be many followers will be there, where he need to speak it correctly with them. So some social skills even he has to maintain in the organization. He should understand the people and maintain a good human relationship with them in the organization. So these are all 9 qualities of a leader. Okay, thank you.